Well, I'm not entirely sure if whether or not this is something of a video that I really anticipated myself making, but at the same time, I do feel like there is a lot to be said because in these last couple of weeks, things have been, things have gotten interesting to say the least. My original idea with this whole thing that I was going for was like, I wanted to have the chance to make something happen. Like, I really, and I mean really, wanted to have the opportunity to, make it so that I could help out my family. Like, there are a lot of reasons why people tend to do like, YouTube or Twitch, but the main one sole biggest reason I ever started doing Twitch was because I was dealing with a situation where I just lost my job and I wanted to go ahead and really go about like, trying my absolute hardest to try and, like build up to the moment where I could eventually assist my family out by creating something that one, I could entertain people with, two, I could go ahead and meet new and other people that could, who knows, eventually help me out or assist me in my ultimate goal, and three, the one thing being that I really wanted to, of course, make sure I ended up at the ultimate goal of assisting my parents with eventually, like, gaining enough of, a following or people that really like to watch me that they could go ahead and assist me by, providing donations and whatnot. But honestly, when it comes to a goal like that, it's not exactly that easy to really say that, you're capable of doing that per se, because things have changed. I will say that. I've been doing this for a couple, like two years possibly. I've been wanting to go ahead and make sure that I would have the chance to assist my parents. I've been doing at this, making sure I tried my absolute hardest. You know, wanting to go ahead and like at the very least prove to them, that I would have the opportunity to make something like this work for the most part, because I have attempted my absolute hardest. I have tried to look for jobs that would work within the span of what I was trying to do, because well, it's not really that easy to find a job where I'm at, because the majority of the places that, require me to be there either will mess up a lot of the scheduling I have with college and whatnot, especially with the kind of stuff that I have that's happening with revolving around my parents' religion and whatnot. Essentially, what I'm trying to say here is that finding a job in this current situation and whatnot that I'm in is not that easy, especially considering the fact that I am not the kind of guy that really enjoys dealing with jobs that revolve mainly around, the whole aspect of interacting with people. And I know that sounds very ironic, like, oh, the dude that's doing Twitch and, talking with a lot of people and whatnot, interacting with others, he doesn't like interaction that much. And I mean, it's like, yeah, it sounds hypocritical, it sounds ironic, but at the same time, some majority of people tend to deal with this. They can't exactly deal with the whole process of wanting to actively deal with other people when it comes to working and whatnot. I mean, heck, the first job I ever had, I didn't have to interact with anybody. I had to just stick back, do my job, and I actually enjoyed that for the most part, which is why I really liked having that job for the longest period of time until I was starting to get screwed over. But essentially the main purpose of this video is the simple fact that I wanted to go ahead and make three things very clear. One, I really want to make this clear that I'm still going to keep going with what I'm doing. All right. I really adore making content. I really adore doing Twitch. Twitch has helped me find so many amazing people that I can very much, talk with, chat with, and just in general, like, enjoy having the opportunity to really be more outputting, to like a sort of community and whatnot. And the second thing is that I still really, really want to go ahead and see if it could ever be possible to try and make something like this happen. I'm not going for full fame here. That was never the original goal. I'm not trying to become one of the biggest, like, highest ranking people of all time. The only thing I'm trying to go for here is, making something happen where some people can go ahead, hop in, chat with me, have some fun, forget about the bad, look forward to the good. All right, I've always been trying to, like, lean towards more of a thing that's like, let people enjoy the good and let me assist them with forgetting about the bad. That's always what my main goal has been, and that is what I tend to always try to do with every stream that I try to make. All right, like I'm sure at times I won't have that many viewers, but it's never really become that much of a concern for me. If people want to join and watch, I appreciate it. If they don't want to watch and watch someone else, that's their own decision, and I will support it. And I can't force anybody to watch streams. Of course, the third thing I want to really do is, of course, involving more about my parents. You know, it becomes quite a issue and problem when you really want to assist the people that they've cared about you for so long, and like you really want to assist them and make it so that they understand that yes, indeed, you're trying to help them in any way that you can, but at the end of the day, they sometimes make it seem as if they don't want your help. I've had to deal with the amount of moments where, my original goal of wanting to help my parents at times got incredibly sidetracked because at times, they didn't think that anything like this was ever going to actually work. I mean, at one point, my mother straight up declined my offer of wanting to go ahead and wanted to accept any sort of donations and whatnot because I wanted to assist with the current cat situation that we have. But nevertheless, despite all of that, despite everything that I've gone through, I wanted to make this video to make one thing clear. I am going to keep going with this. There are many sorts of ideas that I want to pump out, and there are also some things later down the line that I really want to provide for you guys so that you can continue to enjoy fresher and newer content as time progresses. I know this video was originally going to be released very much early on, but honestly, I thought that maybe it might have been best to just wait until I actually felt a hell of a lot better to really go ahead and really, release something like this. But, other than that, I just wanted to go ahead and let everybody know that Lucky will continue to try his hardest with this. Some goals may have been made more difficult, others may seem unattainable, but as I continue through this journey, I hope that I will continue to provide much amount of content that everybody can enjoy, love, and, maybe, who knows, I might be able to continue meeting new people along down the line. So with that being said, I have been Lucky Explosion, this has been the Lucky Explosion channel, and I hope to see you all in the next Lucky video. Ciao, and have a good rest of your day.